Uploading your music to all streaming platforms has never been easier than it is today. Distrokid has been one of my go-to distributors for just how easy and simple it is. Today I'm going to guide you step by step onto how to upload on Distrokid. I will be showcasing all that is on the upload page, so go ahead and make sure to watch the whole thing through so you can get all this information you need and make sure your next upload bangs. On that note, let's get into it. When we're on this little page right here on the Distrokid, go ahead and click on upload music. This is what I'll be explaining to you guys today. As you can see at the top, there's services, and go ahead and click as many as you like. These are the different platforms that Distrokid's going to go ahead and upload your music on. For instance, if I didn't want it on iHeartRadio and Amazon, I could just click it off and it wouldn't upload to those ones. I select them all. As for Snapchat, it automatically unchecks it. This is because if we click on Snapchat, it'll ask you if you own 100% of the rights to the music, meaning if I sampled something and I didn't own it, I'd get in trouble for it. So if you're uploading to Snapchat, make sure you own everything. Right below services, we have number of songs. This is just how many songs you wanted to upload. And this will put them together like an EP or an album for the people that don't know. Has a single previously been released? Yes or no? Artist/band name is just your name. And if you're feeling zany, try a random name generator. I don't think anyone's used that before. All of this Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Instagram. This is just showing you that all of your music is linked to these services and your music will be on these services. As for Facebook, I don't really have an account, so I just click no. But if you do have an account, go ahead and click yeah and connect it. Depending on what subscription you have with Distrokid, you can choose to release it at a later date. Usually I like to schedule a whole week ahead so that the stores have time to process all of my information. And it says right here, this is also increases your chances at getting added to playlists, and this also can help you promote your song by scheduling a week and giving you some time. The earliest I would upload a song is 2 days ahead, so it would be the 3rd. It's a little bit of a personal preference, but I like the chances of getting added to a playlist, so I always do a week. Now for the people that can't schedule, when you can't schedule with Distrokid, it's a little hard because as soon as you release this to Distrokid, it'll just start releasing your music everywhere as soon as possible. Like for Instagram, it'll take like 24 hours. For Spotify, it'll take about 48, and for me those are the main two. And if you don't have the ability to release on a certain date, I would totally recommend you guys looking into it. If you have a record label, we'll go ahead and put it here. This is just something me and my buddies came up with. Language, whatever language you speak. Primary genre, this is where I usually put hip-hop because I make hip-hop music. And if your music is like in the middle, like it's like hip-hop rap but it's also like a Afro beat, like go ahead and click Afro beat for the secondary genre. But I usually just put one genre. Album cover, now this is really important. To be honest, I love when my album cover matches the mood of the song, and other people don't really care at all and they just throw something together. An honest recommendation would to be take a little bit of time on your cover arts. Take like about an hour to make a good cover art. Don't just like steal something from online and just post it as a cover art, and sometimes they don't make sense. I get my girl to draw cover arts for me, or I just take pictures, and that's generally me. But at the end of the day, it's just personal preference. Right here, Distrokid's recommending you that your images should be 3000 by 3000 square JPEG format. It is just a recommendation because they do accept most image sizes, and it says it right here to keep in mind that stores will reject artwork that contains a website URL, Twitter name, or any image that's pixelated, rotated, or poor quality. They'll also reject artwork with prices or store logos. Don't put iTunes or Spotify logo on your artwork. Also, please don't reuse the same artwork for multiple albums. Make sure that you own this artwork as well, because it says if you get it from online, the store can reject it. Here's our track title, and again, we also do have some rules from Distrokid to follow. Don't include the featured artist. If it is a cover song, don't include the original artist name. No year/dates. Very self-explanatory. Add features to your song title. Like let's say I have a feature, go ahead and put their name in it, and it'll show up on the bottom right here for the track preview. Add version info to a song title. Now this is like if it's like a radio edit, like let's say I like cuss in my song and I need a clean version, so I'd probably put radio edit here, but for obvious reasons we're gonna put no most of the time. Now for your audio, I want you to put wave audio all the time. Wave is a tiny bit better than MP3, and it is what Distrokid recommends, so I would recommend it to you guys. Down here you can master your track with Mixia. I've never used this, but just start mastering your tracks in FL Studio or whatever you use. Just don't even worry about it, honestly. Spatial audio, if you have a version with your spatial audio, go ahead and drag it and put it in here. It is $27 each, which is just not good, so I don't use spatial audio. I don't know who listens to that. Songwriter, I wrote this song or another artist wrote it, and then it's gonna show you a bunch of shit here which I'm not gonna cover because most of these people that are uploading aren't gonna do a cover song. And if you were doing a cover song, please go ahead and run this down really quick. This is very important. Right here is you're gonna be your songwriter's real name. I usually just put my first and last name. I don't put my middle name. You can also add another songwriter if there is another songwriter. Explicit lyrics, most of the time it is a yes. Is this a radio edit? Make sure the song is clean. If it is, instrumental It's self-explanatory. Does the song have lyrics or does this song not have lyrics? Preview clip start time, like TikTok, Apple Music, iTunes, Instagram, all that jazz. I usually click let streaming services aside because they decide 9 times out of 10 it's perfect, and that 1 time out of 10 it's like a little off, and that's about it. So I say let streaming services decide, but if you are a little picky, go ahead and click let me specify when the good part starts. On the right it's seconds, on the left it's minutes. I usually choose the chorus. Some people might prefer the verse, some people might prefer the bridge. Whichever is the good part and whichever will catch people's attention, go ahead and put that time down. As for track price for iTunes and Amazon, usually it's 99 cents. You can make it 69 cents or you can make it $1.29, and that does depend on your subscription with Distrokid. I have like the $80-$90 one, I forgot, but it allows me to change my track price, which is, it's no one's buying your shit, dude. Everyone's just gonna listen on Spotify. But if you were worried about it, your tracks over 10 minutes long will be priced higher. I don't know how much higher, but I can't see it being too much. Now down here at artist mapping, we have the feature from earlier. So this will include the artist streaming services. Like for Bentley as example, his Spotify artist thing is this, Apple artist is this. I don't have his YouTube music, but you want to connect them just so people can find them as a feature on your song. So it not only has a title that Bentley's featured on this song, but they can also click on his name and go to his Spotify profile, or they can go to his YouTube profile or his Apple profile, and this will also appear on his end. For instance, Spotify has that thing in your profile where it says also featured on, meaning that he has some features outside of his profile. But yeah, it's like sharing plays with each other, and who wouldn't want to do that? So please use artist mapping correctly, and all it is your Spotify link and your Apple artist link, and it does help you find it right here if you click on these, and it gives you a rundown on how to find it. It also gives you the option not to show this, but I wouldn't do that. Alrighty, these are all extras and I'll be running these down really fast. Discovery pack is 99 cents a year. Song recognition in millions of automobiles, registration with SoundCan, artist track and album credits officially listed and linked in Jaxsta, I don't even know what that is, audio fingerprinting for rights protection with ACR Cloud, store maximizer. Distrokid will automatically deliver this single to a new online stores and streaming services as we add them, which is often. We'll give you notice each time we add the single to a service. Social media pack, get notified and paid when your music is used in content on YouTube and TikTok. We automatically detect matches and pay you ad revenue from videos that use your music. This music will be added to YouTube's content ID, creator music, and shorts music libraries, TikTok's music ID recognition service. Leave a legacy. Distrokid will never delete the single even if you cancel your account or your credit card is declined. You can always choose to delete it at any time or not. You will continue to accrue royalties as normal, protect your music, and leave a legacy for future generations. Distrokid music video distribution, unlimited music distribution to Apple, Tidal, TikTok Music, Boomplay, and Vivo while keeping 100% of the earnings. Loudness normalization, optimizes audio level for streaming services per Spotify's recommendation, and then blah 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 blah. So loudness normalization, and it's just gonna tell you your total. If you click on one of them, it'll like rack up, you know. This is the card you use. These are important checkboxes which are mandatory before uploading your music. I selected YouTube music so I won't email Distrokid later asking why did I upload my music to YouTube, okay? I'm guessing that they just had problems with people like complaining about their music on YouTube. This checkbox will probably change if you just unclick YouTube. I won't use promo services that claim to get streams, even if they claim organic and real. 100% of these services use fake stream bots, easily detectable by streaming services. Read this message for Spotify to learn more. Even when they say 100% organic and stuff, when they just add you to a playlist, it's horrible because almost all of them use 100% fake streams because they need to guarantee that you're happy because you just paid them. I wouldn't do this shit even though I'm down bad right now, so please don't do it. And it also risks your account getting deleted, so I wouldn't do it. I've recorded this music and I am authorized to sell it in stores worldwide and collect all royalties, meaning like don't sample something that's not yours and you can't make money off of, or don't use a beat that's not yours and you can't make money off of. I'm not using any artist name in my name, song titles, or album title without their approval. Self-explanatory. I have read and agreed the Distrokid distribution agreement. You can go ahead and read through this. I am not reading this. It is just an agreement. Anyways, after that, you select all these boxes and you can go okay. Once you do that, it's gonna go ahead and say that your cover art's good and your music's good and it's sending it off to stores. After that, it'll give you a confirmation on your email. Yeah, you're all set. You know how to upload with Distrokid now. I hope this video helped you out even a little bit, and I wish you a good luck on your uploading journey. And as always, stomp on the devil and peace.